girlies, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be looking at the month of February. Oh, February, what do we have in store here? Okay, so February. So I have 3 decks as per usual. Your job is to pick a deck. Got this one, this one, and this one. So up to you, lovelies, to pick a deck that resonates for you, and I'll be pulling the cards for each week to see what energy is coming through for that week in particular. And yeah, so take your time, take a look. If you need to pause the video just to take another little kind of peekaboo, do so. And I'm going to get started. So the first week we have the 8 of UC. Okay. Time for reconnection, okay? Reconnecting with our feelings, reconnecting and being balanced within ourselves, along with reconnecting with family, friends, okay? So a lot of just kind of like almost emerging from, I don't want to say darkness, but emerging from almost like a recuperation mode. And being able to kind of step into yourself again and be able to maintain connections once again. It was almost like you kind of blocked yourself off a little bit, just kind of necessarily more of a recharge and renewal for yourself. And this week is about being able to bring yourself forth and be able to feel yourself again, feel a little bit more energized, and be able to reconnect and reach out to those around you once again, and be able to have the energy to do so, okay? For your second week, we have the Druid, okay? So getting in touch with the elements, getting in touch with your magical side, all right? Even for those that are non-magical per se, okay? The elements are always around us. We could use, let's just throw out this one example, water. Okay, water we consume on a daily basis, whether or not we are having it as coffee in the morning or we're just hydrating ourselves, okay? If we take water, we can change the water crystals within it, okay, by speaking affirmation, by saying this water will make me feel abundant or prosperous, or make me feel healthy or whole. Okay, whatever you need your water to do for you. Okay, you can write little things underneath on a piece of paper and place your water on it, just to bring forth that affirmation through your water. And when you drink it, you consume that affirmation, right? Physical and spirit align together, right? We are spirit, mind, and body working all as one. Okay, so really we are learning how to work with the balance of the elements around us and be able to facilitate that magic and manifestation. All right, so be aware of what you do, okay, what your thoughts are, okay, how you perceive things. Watch your emotions, okay, temper them if you need to, okay. And if you are on a learning path at this point in time in your life, reach out to others that are already into the experience themselves and see what kind of resources that they recommend, just to kind of help you gain insight into your own journey. All right. Okay, for your third week, we have the Five of Time. Coming into some mental blockages, I'm feeling of like a frustration mode. I think at this juncture in this week, it would be a time for you to do another step back and see if you can possibly try to find another route of overcoming this challenge. Okay, instead of rushing head forward to get over it, it might be a better idea to kind of assess the situation, especially when it comes to other people that might be within that situation as well. Almost as if there is almost like someone is like pestering you or digging at you, perhaps even a line of gossip. All right. Don't be too concerned about what this person is doing, okay? It will come back around, all right? It might be a pain right now, okay? But it's really, really minor. Instead, if you're going to do anything about the situation, it's probably best just to kind of like sidestep it and just go around it. Keep doing you, especially in terms of this person. And for some of you, you're more frustrated because of the fact that you're bored. You need a different kind of like something different to do. Almost like a different kind of outlet to kind of release any kind of frustrations or pent-up emotions that you guys have. just to kind of put you, to kind of get rid of the emotional turbulence, right, and kind of ground you back to where you were. For your 4th week, we have the Aniarusis. Okay, she's bringing forth more of a creative flow. So during this 4th week, you may be more in tune to doing things that are more creative. Maybe that's what's coming up with the frustration, is this outlet of needing to be a little bit more creative. You can be more creative with problem solving by thinking outside the box. Okay, being creative in the manner of art doesn't have to be like super amazing. You could do like those awesome like art splatter things that people do. Those are pretty emotionally releasing. You can do writing, dancing, poetry. You can do guitar, what have you. There's a whole bunch of different creative outlets. Music, dancing, like you could dance to music. Like I said, whole bunch of different creative outlets. So if you're feeling creative that week, it might be a good idea to kind of do what you want to do with that energy and let it flow through you. Okay, that creative outlet will be good for you, I think. Even if it's just journaling too, like writing down your experiences, or writing down how you've been feeling or dealing with things, because that's also a good release too. So really focus on trying to perceive situations in a different way, and also trying to find an outlet that can help you be able to clear any kind of emotional turbulence, okay? Or even if you're kind of feeling kind of bored and frustrated, overwhelmed and stressed, okay? Pick a different outlet that might be more beneficial for you, and keep you feeling a little bit more emotionally stable and grounded. Okay? Deck number 2. One more time. I don't know where that came from, but apparently that's for you guys. Whatever that means. Okay, week 1. Here we go. What are you guys doing? Huh? What are you guys doing that you're giving another shot at? Just wondering. Am I being nosy? Whoever's guide is coming through is really loud. Oh my goodness. We got a humor guide coming in. Oh, come on now. It's because it's in between. Cool. No, that's why. Alright, for the first week, we got the Page of Cups. Alright, so creative venture is starting to happen for you guys. Okay. Whatever thoughts you guys are having, okay, whatever ideas or dreams, okay, you guys should start on it, start manifesting, okay, start doing your work, get on it, whatever you're thinking of creating and doing, okay, start doing it, okay, you are starting to have that creative flow, and it's starting to come forth, starting to bud, starting to bloom, all right. I feel like you're giving it another go, all right, so give it another go. I feel like that's why that song is playing in my head like one more time repetitively. So give it another go, give it another shot, play that song, see what happens. Yeah, no, a lot of inspiration is coming through, and it would be good to use that and utilize that, okay? For your second week, we have the Empress, okay? Once again, a lot of flow, all right? All right. Sorry. Kiddo wanted something. All right, so as I was saying, okay, right now, okay, it's about being able to bring those ideas and those thoughts and be able to manifest them, bring them forth. This is like a confirmation card for you guys coming from the first week into the second week. All right, so being able to fall in love with those inspirations and those creations that you are doing, okay, being able to share that with others. So even if it's not exactly, I don't know if it's a business for you guys that you're running, or if it's just out of pure pleasure, okay, but being able to share that with others and share the beauty that you guys are creating with others as well. All right. Okay, for the third week, we have the Three of Cups. All right, a good time to celebrate with friends, celebrate with the people around you. All right, a lot of happiness and joy coming through for you guys on that week. All right, celebrate your uniqueness, celebrate your gifts, celebrate your talents, celebrate, the things that you've accomplished this far. Okay, celebrate the creations that you've made. All right. So that's what's coming through for this third week of February for you guys. And then we have the fourth week. We have the Six of Swords. All right. Now you feel a little bit less determined, a little lost, okay? Coming through on the fourth week. Almost like you had all this awesomeness going on, and then you hit a bit of a drop there, okay? It's only normal to have an ebb and flow in life, all right? If you are feeling like you have a bit of a block going on during that fourth week, okay, maybe it's your sign that you need to take a step back and recharge, all right? If you continue to push on, you might find yourself isolating a little bit more differently. You could be feeling a little bit more like, not say self-destructive, but more burnt out is what I'm looking for. There we go. So maybe instead of feeling like these negative emotions that are going to be surfacing for that week, maybe it'd be a good idea to take maybe a day or two just to kind of recoup and then find your mojo again, all right? It's not that you know, you're completely lost. Like, you've had a good streak, so like just take some time and just kind of recharge. That's all you need. All right, that's all you need. A little bit of recharge. All right. I believe that things will brighten up once again as soon as the new month approaches. So don't worry too much. All right. If you are running a business and people aren't exactly going right for it, you know, that's okay. All right. Eventually you will have that breakthrough, and sometimes some months are slower than others. All right. You just have to just keep on soldiering. All right. And like I said, just take a day or two to kind of recharge, find your mojo again. You know, sometimes we just need that kind of mental break from always promoting, and you know, do something for us, and you know, and that's important, because sometimes when we are all about our business, or we're all about creating, sometimes we kind of like lose that passion a little bit, and we kind of just need to take a step back and just recharge and be by ourselves. That's all we really need. Okay, so really don't give up. Okay, there are people out there that are celebrating with you, obviously, okay, who enjoy your creations. All right, so keep creating. All right, the meow deck. How fitting. I get the cat deck only to get my cat eating in the background. Oh yes, the ASMR of my cat eating cat food out of a tin dish. First week of February, please. Excuse me. the Four of cat treats, Pentacles, probably. Yeah, Pentacles. Four cat treats. Anyways, so basically you guys have your abundance. Good. All right, and you're keeping it close. You're keeping it close by. All right. I'm being told though, don't reap it. Don't reap it too soon. Okay. So in other words, don't spend it all. Spend on the necessities that you guys need at the moment, not what you want necessarily. Sure, maybe buy yourself that small little trinket, but don't go blowing it all willy-nilly. All right. I hear you need to be responsible. Quite loud and clear. All right, so just be careful with your abundance. It's not exactly at a point yet where you can be freestyling with your money. Okay? So just be careful. All right. Second week, we have the moon. All right. We can see different aspects, different perspectives, sure, when it comes to different lighting. Okay. We have to keep in mind, though, is that when we go to look at things, it can be an illusion. So it's up for us to decide what is real and what is illusionary. All right? Especially if we are on a spiritual journey, or when it comes to figuring out information that is true or false for our specific journeys in general. It doesn't have to be spiritual per se. Okay? I feel like I've got 5 different people talking to me. Not like right now, but I'm seeing 5 different people talking to me. And it's like 5 different sources, or like 5 different ways to do something. Or things that you should do, okay? All right. The information that you are receiving, you need to figure out what truly resonates with you. When you receive information, it can be overwhelming, and it's too much at once. Especially when you get bombarded by different sources. So you're going to have to take time to assess which fits correctly with you and which resonates with you, okay? Not everything is going to resonate with you. And this is what we talk about when it comes to illusionary. Because sometimes there's a bunch of information out there that is useful, but at the same time, some of it is misinformation, or some of it just doesn't seem to hit the key for us. So it's very important to really listen to ourselves and listen to our intuition when it comes to information. All right? And listen to your truth too. Listen to your own truth. You don't need people telling you telling you your own truth. You don't need that. Listen to yourself, okay? Okay, for the third week, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, once again, with the Page of Cups, okay, we are dealing with creative flow, new ideas, new ventures. Okay, time for manifestations to come at hand. All right, so if you're thinking about doing some kind of creative exploring, or even doing some kind of manifestation work, do it. All right, let it flow. A good way to start creative stuff is to play some music, throw some paint around, sing a song on the radio. All right, these are different ways to explore creative measures. Okay. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Have a lot of ideas for what you want to do and how to gain more security or more abundance, okay? However, you are either not wanting to go forth with those ideas, or you are afraid of going forth with those ideas. So whether or not it is pursuing a new career or a business prospect, okay, a new venture, okay, you are not doing it because there's some kind of fear that's holding you back, and you're not too sure on how it's going to play out, okay? This is for the fourth week, all right? There's been, you're comfortable where you're at, but there's a fear holding you back where you're not too sure if you're ready to change things up because you have what you need right now, okay? The best advice I can give you is to assess things and to, keep what you have right now, all right? And if it is a new job, go and apply for the new job. Just keep the old job and see what happens. If it's a job that has better pay and is more decent and you end up getting that job, awesome. But if not, at least you still have your other job to fall back on, all right? It's one of those pieces of advice that I can give you, all right? Never be fearful of change when it comes to different opportunities, when it comes to business or new job opportunities, because if you become fearful, then you don't know what kind of opportunities you're going to miss. So I would say maybe it might be a good idea to try those new opportunities out, okay? Especially in the case if you're seeking extra abundance, okay? And as always, a message for the collective. Let's see the energy for February, please. Alright. Energy for February is service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. So if you're able to whether or not you're able to help someone financially, or if you're able to help someone just by being there, all right? Being there, listening, having a coffee date, what have you, right? Or, you know, just being able to lend a book, okay? Little things like that can go a long way, and that spreads like wildfire, right? That in itself is a positive energy that you are enabling, that you are bringing forth, that you are sharing, all right? So the more that we can share that positive energy, the more that it spreads and the more it returns. So something to think about. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed February. Hopefully it goes very smoothly for you guys. And as always, you're more welcome to get a hold of me through my messages, through Twitter at Psychic Mummy, Facebook through Jasmine's Eternal Circle, or you can email me at Jasmine's Eternal Circle at gmail.com and ask for your own personal reading. All right, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing February. And as always, look forward to doing your weekly readings.